Bodybuilding has really changed over the years. Bodybuilding used to be a form of art. It used to be all about the body perfection. I don't think there's a perfect body, but every bodybuilder in the world, then and now, strives for perfection. They're trying to get as close as possible to the perfect body. Perfect body doesn't exist, I don't think. But bodybuilding these days has become a very controversial topic, and I would like to talk about it in this documentary. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, bodybuilding is these days probably raising a very big amount of controversy. Loads of people think, oh, it's really bad because it's all about steroids, it's all about injecting stuff, it's all about taking supplements, weird tablets, things like that. That's what people tend to think. If you don't get into it, if you don't do research, you don't know anything, trust me. Basically, there is a rule. Bodybuilding is all about 80% diet, 15% mindset, and 5% workout. So basically the workout is just 5%, because you go to the gym for an hour or two in a day, and the rest you spend at home. You know, you eat, you sleep, you perhaps maybe chase your hobbies, I don't know, read a book, paint, or whatever. That's the thing about bodybuilding. Loads of people tend to think, oh, bodybuilding is just for mindless brutes, walls of meat who literally don't, have no emotions. They're not good enough or whatever, I don't know. Trust me, it's not. Bodybuilders, especially natural bodybuilders, are probably the most calm, relaxed, and peaceful people you can meet. So that's one of the things I love about this sport. Talking about this, I would like to show you a little interview I have done with one of the guys I met in the gym. His name is Luke Tate. He's a natural bodybuilder for 3 years, I assume.
I'm Luke Tate, I'm 18 years old. I'm a junior physique competitor. I've been training for about 5, nearly 6 years.
Alright, how did you come to a conclusion that bodybuilding is what you want to do?
I think it was when I was sort of leaving my school years. I didn't really have a passion or a drive for anything. So when I left school, I was kind of fall into a bit of a pit where I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And then obviously when I went to my first gym for the first time, I was looking around the room and I could see no matter who the person was, everyone seemed to have a drive and they wanted to do well for that little bit of short time in the gym. So I think it was that sparked that sort of passion for me in the gym.
How does your life, a day-to-day life, look like? What's the diets and stuff? Is it difficult? Or?
It is very difficult. At the minute I am preparing for a show. I've competed in body power in 2 weeks time, a week time, so everything's super hard at the minute. So I'm training twice a day, all my meals have to be exact, and at the minute as well I'm sort of training on 0 carbs every single day at the minute, so things are really, really tough.
Yeah.
But I love it, I do love it, so it's worth it in the end.
How long have you been a bodybuilder for?
So bodybuilding, I've been bodybuilding for about 3 years. Obviously it's physique, so it's a little bit different to bodybuilding, it's a bit less size. But I was a powerlifter beforehand, and that kind of sparked me onto physique.
Okay, how did it change your life? Did you have anything that made you do it?
Oh yeah. As I was saying a minute ago, with that spark that sort of, I was falling into that pit. I was very sort of mentally a little bit ill. And it was obviously finding that thing to sort of pick me back up. And when I did find that thing to pick me back up, it was just that. It's just sort of put me back on track. I was more disciplined and I just wanted to do a lot better.
Yeah.
Once I found the gym.
Nice. I understand that. Would you like to add anything else from yourself, any tips?
My biggest tip is, if you're passionate about something, if you want to get into the gym and you want to do something different to everybody else, do it and give it your 110%. Give it the best you've got, and don't let anybody tell you that you won't be able to do it, because 9 times out of 10 you will.
Not only bodybuilding is about lifting weights, there is loads of other classes, I could say. There's strongman, powerlifting. Powerlifting often goes with bodybuilding. There is loads of bodybuilders who do powerlifting. One of them is Larry Wheels, he's an absolute legend. He lifts crazy amounts of weight, almost strongman style. Actually, he does do strongman with Thor Bjornsson now, who is also a powerlifter slash strongman from Iceland. He's an actor from Game of Thrones, but that doesn't matter. Of it, you know, all the disciplines like strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, all of it goes into like one category, I would say. It all, you know, comes together. You know, if let's say there's a strongman and a powerlifter, or strongman and a bodybuilder or something, they treat themselves like brothers. They have huge respect towards each other. They don't discriminate. At least that's what I've seen in the gym. That's the beauty of the gym. There is huge amounts of respect everywhere. Okay, now talking about the powerlifting, I have to show you an interview with a British powerlifter with the name of Lee Small. He's a great person, great guy, and I'll let you listen to his story from him. How did you came to a conclusion that you would like to do a powerlifting, let's say, start in the world of powerlifting, sorry?
Well, it started off just normal sort of bodybuilding routines about 8 years ago, maybe even longer than that now. I moved on to strongman, and actually enjoyed the strongman for a few years, and then eventually came into strength training for powerlifting. I found it a lot more fun just having your targets and free lifts, especially strongman as well. Strongman's a lot of good fun, like lifting cars, lifting big stones, but powerlifting's good fun.
Good. How did it change your life?
Well, I had a work accident when I was 17. I lost my leg, went into physiotherapy, and I believe the day I was stuck into a gym saved my life. I was quite depressed, you know, obviously losing my leg at 17. As soon as I went into a gym, I found a new passion, and ever since then I've just trained to get stronger and fitter every day, really.
What's your day-to-day life? What does it look like, sorry?
Day-to-day life?
Yeah.
Eat, sleep, train, family, work. It's very busy life, yeah. Trying to fit it all in, especially with having a wife and 2 kids, and then you've got to train 3-4 times a week, you know, 2 hours nearly. It's all your food prep and that.
Oh, it's just like...
It's a lot of busy work.
it's like a question from me, it's not relevant.
Yeah.
Do you have any competitions coming up?
In 2 weeks' time, we've got the British Championship for the BPF, so British Powerlifting Federation.
Where is it, maybe?
Derby.
Maybe go if it's possible for people's like...
Sunday I'm competing in 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Alright, last question. Would you like to add anything from yourself? Like any tips, guidance for people who may want to do it in the future? Themselves, maybe?
Don't expect quick results. A lot of powerlifting is technique, and obviously what you eat, and sleeping is a very big important thing as well. But slow progress is always progress. If it's working, don't change it, just keep doing it. That's the best advice I can give.
Now talking about the diets and all the other sides of bodybuilding. A diet is a really important part of building muscle. There is loads of foods, loads of combinations, loads of different sides and, you know, parts of bodybuilding that you have to take into consideration. Let's say sugar. Sugar literally makes your muscles look a bit worse. If you have too much salt, your muscles look worse because salt drains the water out of your body. So to do bodybuilding, you need to drink a lot, and I say a lot of water. An average person has to drink 2 liters. A bodybuilder has to drink from 3 to 4 liters a day, plus all the other beverages. It's quite a lot to drink, I would say. However, there's loads of other things that has to be taken into consideration. Supplementation, like whey protein, creatine, all the vitamins. They should be taken. They don't have to be, but they should be taken while you bodybuild and build muscle. And that's with all that diet. If you do it correctly, if you take the supplementation correctly, all that stuff is definitely gonna make your body look better. Of course, that's the other factor. Bodybuilding doesn't take weeks, doesn't take months. It takes literally years to build a cool looking body like you see on the magazines or something. Basically, loads of people tend to think, oh, I go to the gym for like, let's say 2-3 months and I'll be okay. I'll be able to, you know, go out in the summer, get amazing, you know, can get all the girls and stuff. I mean, to lose fat, it doesn't take too long. To build a six-pack, if you want one, if you're skinny, and if you just want to build a six-pack, 3 months maybe would be enough. But if you want to become like the elites, like the giants from the Olympia stage, that crap takes years, from 5 to 10, 20, even sometimes 30 years. There's a quote from a guy who said, I have been working out since I was 14 years old, and I'm 44 now. That's 30 years. 30 years of hard work and dedication. Exactly. That's the quote that the guy said. I can't use it in here, but I'll say it. I'll say what he said. And it's totally true. Bodybuilding is like that, unless you're doing it naturally. Naturally, there is a body stop limit, basically. Your body has like a limit of muscle that it can grow naturally. Of course, you can boost that limit by eating more, working out more, sleeping more, but I don't think you could get that big like the Olympia champions naturally. That's almost impossible. Loads of people say it is possible, but it would take twice as long. I can't imagine it taking 60 years though. That would be way too long. And yeah, that's basically that topic. So, what is bodybuilding? What is the fitness industry? Like, let's say cardio, CrossFit, bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman. What is it? It's basically lifting weights to enhance your own body's performance. If done correctly and if done for long enough time, you will obviously gain a lot of muscle mass. You'll start looking amazing with great muscle capacity, and obviously you'll be remarkably strong and remarkably healthy. Bodybuilding, if done correctly, can expand your lung capacity. It can heal your heart muscles, so basically your heart will be stronger, and it can also strengthen and fortify, I would say, your bones. Obviously, bodybuilding, if done wrong, has a lot of side effects. If you aren't strong enough and you try to lift too much, too many times, you can actually rip your aorta, which is a muscle in your heart, which, well, let's put it simply, if you rip it, you're done. And I would definitely not advise trying to show off to your friends, oh look, I can lift this and that. First of all, you can drop the weight on your face, and that wouldn't be the best. Second of all, as I said, you can rip your aorta and, do all the bad things to your heart. A thing to counter it, as I said, is cardio and CrossFit. Stretching, running, bike, stuff like that is a great friend of a bodybuilder. I really certainly do hope this documentary has helped you in your interest, let's say. I would just like to remind you guys, if you want to do gym is possibly one of the best things you can do to your body, as I explained earlier. However, if you decide to take steroids, you only take them at your own risk. You can really, really, really shorten your life if you take steroids. So I would not recommend that, or at least consult it with your doctor or speak to somebody who knows things about it. Maybe some of the steroids are a bit less bad, if you know what I mean, but I wouldn't risk it. So as I said, if you want to do bodybuilding, by all means do it. It's a great sport, it's fantastic, it's phenomenal. It lets you control your mind, your determination, it lets you literally heal your brain, heal your muscles, heal everything. It's great. It's a great sport. I really highly advise to do it. But yeah, as I said, the thing about steroids, don't risk it. Do not risk it.